And now it's green for go in Araxá, Brazil. Linda Indergan has a great start, so does Jen Jackson off the line. Jen Jackson leads them as they head into the first corner of the start loop.
And we come up this climb, first lap, we just miss a bit of the grass, do a little road, a bit of a chance for everyone to just file into position, but it was Jen Jackson got the whole shot. Good start by Batten as well. Courtney got a bit swallowed up.
Ollie, what are the tactics for the start loop? You just want to get yourself around here safely till the front of the race?
It's just such a stressful position. Clouds are tight, course is tight, you've just got to get to that first climb, no problems, hold position, and then the racing can start for real. Now a little bit of work to do.
It's getting physical through that little pinch there. Alessandra Keller asserting herself at the front of it. There's Yolanda there through your shot now.
Rizved's now going up just that inside, trying to get a couple positions in the ground. Great short track and great start to this race.
Neff currently inside the top 30, making progress. Evie Richards and Keller over to the rider's left-hand side of the screen. Linda Indergan just cutting them off slightly. Jen Jackson leads a UCI World Cup, and it's carnage behind her.
Yep. And Evie Richards having few issues there, struggling to clip out. It's so tight and steep on the inside. Lecomte working through well.
Lecomte.
Blanc off the bike.
Lecomte is ahead of Sevilla Blanc now. It gives you an idea of her progress. Gianna Bellamoino works through our picture now. There's Neff. Keller.
Smart by Martina Berta getting off early.
There's Jenny Risford through your shot. First we've seen her. There's Tiyoki lit up Mayapora. There is Luana Lecomte. So Luana Lecomte's making progress. Meanwhile, Sevilla Blanc, Kate Courtney, the two Americans are off and pushing.
Keller coming up the outside now, applying the pressure. There's going to be a big fight for that first descent.
And here comes Specialised Factory Racing now. Hayley Batten.
So on this climb, it's in steps on the way up, steep natural sections, and then kind of false flat, but it ends up about 3 or 4 minutes from top to bottom. It's on the pressure the whole time.
Berta under pressure from Zina Fry now. At the front, it's Keller. Keller has the lead of the race on lap 1 out of 8.
We go across this difficult route section. He's about a foot deep in Spark. There's an A line, there's a B line around the outside. Smashing the A. Jackson struggling on the B.
Jackson having to weird her way through those uphill route section. Jenny Risford's having problems as well, as is Steger, as is Berta. Luana Lecomte homing in on the front of this race. Lecomte looking really good here in Araxá, Brazil.
Courtney having problems on the inside.
I think I need a recovery after the pace of this one at the front. Ollie, there's Jenny Risford's round the outside. Clever riding.
Smart move. There's 2 sections inside, super steep, super loose, chance of having to unclip. Around the outside, Sevilla Blanc moving up. Again, smart move, avoiding the traffic.
At the front, these three making a break for it. Keller, Indergan, and Hayley Batten.
And this is the last main climb of the lap. We come over the top of here, and then it's time. The big, big descent we've all been looking forward to.
The descending on this course really is a next level for cross-country mountain bike racing, and we're about to see a lot of it.
Dropping into this section now, all roots, all rocks.
Keller taking that wider line that has worked well for her. There's the medium line through this rock section. Batten absolutely superb through there. And then there's this double jump, and then into a 3-metre gap jump.
Sevilla Blanc's done a great job. Bad start, but a good recovery over the top of that climb and descent.
They swing right around that tree, the back of which kind of drops off. It's a berm on the way in, then it flattens out. This fast second group then here in Araxá being led by Luana Lecomte. Can they bring this group back towards the front of the race now?
And on the first lap, this steep rooty climb caused absolute chaos and split the group for this front group of 8 now. Rizved, Sevilla Blanc just on the back, England backing up her short track for this second group, just starting to come back now. It's Lecomte who's driving. Keller really setting a tempo and starting to split this front group already. Batten, Rizved.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward for Alessandra Keller. She knows that basically any of these elite women behind her can win.
Courtney recovering. She had a slightly bad start, but coming through now, having a great week here in Brazil.
Hayley Batten takes it on at the front now, the winner of the short track yesterday. Specialised Factory Racing.
I think it's going to be a big fight for the descent. Every lap, we saw it in the under-23 women's, this front group, a mixture of some riders were stronger and more comfortable on the climbs, some on the descents, so you had this kind of race of 2 halves.
Let's watch them through this route section. Really, really tricky, awkward section. Keller bobbles, has to unclip. Risford will go past her. Sevilla Blanc is still in contention. There's Indergan.
And it's gone from a front group of 8 now to a front group of 4.
Getting busy out there. I'm just wondering, the temperatures continue to rise here in Araxá as we see The woman I was about to mention, Jenny Risford's come to the front. She likes the extremely hot temperatures. You think this is playing to her advantage today?
Yeah, she's in a great shape. Showed that last week. She can control the race as well. Now you can see she's dominating the speed, taking her gel, controlling the race. And yeah, actually everyone behind her is listening to her body language, what she's showing. Here was Luana Lecomte, the national champion from France. Kate Courtney is here.
There's Yolanda Neff, number 7. Look at Kate Courtney come through the group.
Yep.
And Lecomte's looking like she maybe has an issue, or is it just the pacing from that first lap now starting to bite?
Lecomte going backwards, shake of the head there. I wonder what it is. Is it a chain? Risfords, though, applying the pressure at the front now. 2 or 3 bikes between herself and Keller.
Yeah, Jenny Risford, she's very fast in the descents.
Well, Luana Lecomte, I can tell you, is in free fall. She's in 50th at the minute, 54 seconds back. So maybe a technical problem for Lecomte. And we saw her shake her head at the top of that climb. Something has gone wrong with Luana Lecomte. Oh, she is off the bike and in some distress. Now we see Jenny Risfords at the front. So what will the overall title leader do? I tell you, it's a dangerous game of this group. Let's Jenny Risfords be the first onto the descent.
And it's so far the fastest lap, Jenny Risfords, 10 minutes and 23 seconds, so a short, fast lap.
So to give you some perspective on that lap, 10:23, the fastest lap from Risfords at the minute. Fastest lap in the under 23 race was 10:30.
Yeah. And look at Jenny Risfords, how fast she is here. Opening the gap a little bit.
Neff up to 14th now, we're hearing.
Yeah, jockey.
Here's how she did it.
Neff. Now she's moving forwards. Kate Courtney struggling here on the roots.
Come on, Davia, come on, come on.
1:11 off the front of the race for the rider in 14th place at the minute, Yolanda Neff, but she is moving forward. Is your race leader then on lap 5 out of 8. Jenny Risfords leads by 5 seconds from that woman behind her, Alessandra Keller. So Keller just putting a bit of daylight between herself and Haley Batten and Sevilla Blanc.
But on this section, when Jenny Risfords is able to recover a little bit, and Keller, she has to push really hard to close that gap, and then the next climb of the first climb will start. Keller will blow up immediately, and Risfords riding her pace and riding away as well.
Yeah, Risford's just applying that pressure with each descent.
Yes, she's managed it perfectly, so we're not going over the limit, but Keller, she has to close that gap. And you see here already, the chase is coming back. So if you are on your own, small mistake here as well for Jenny
And
Risfords.
she's off the bike now, so that could be that lead gobbled up if Alessandra Keller can get the gas on. It looks like Batten now taking up the charge. Yep, Keller shuffled back to 4th.
Causing a lot of problems this first climb, sorry.
And you see now Keller, she's overtaken by Sevilla Blanc and Haley Batten because she was pushing so hard on the flat. And that cost her a little bit of time now on this climb.
Sevilla Blanc riding a smart race so far, not getting involved in hitting the front, just happy just to content and follow. It's Batten applying pressure. Risfords though looking super smooth, just like last week. Maripova, she just sat there like a shadow.
Haley Batten looking to be the first elite woman to do a short track and cross-country Olympic double since Pauline Ferrand-Prévot in Val di Sole Trentino 2022. Wouldn't that be a statement heading into the European season for the American?
Wow, carrying really good speed through those big log sections, putting the pressure on Risfords here.
Here we go. Sevilla Blanc then inserts herself right back into the conversation on this climb. Rides up half wheels Jenny Risfords. That wouldn't go down well. Meanwhile, Batten still in the front, just opens that line up. Yeah, none of them really wanting to go ahead through this section. Blanc takes it on and jumps on the gas.
Why is that actually?
Wow. And that's given an opportunity for Keller to come back on and make a group of 4 again, all that playing around. So
You're right.
The winner would look like it's going to come from one of these 4, but who it's going to be is anyone's guess. They're on to the final lap here in Araxá. Do not go anywhere. Batten attacks, Blanc goes with her now. Blanc having to duck underneath that tree. Haley Batten leads him towards the first climb.
It's like the last lap of a short track
race. Yeah, exactly. Repeat from yesterday. Batten taking it on now. Not a smart move in my book. She's going to have to then, they're all on her now. She's used up a lot of energy. She's going to have to drag them all across the bottom to the climb.
And it costs a lot of effort and a lot of energy to push hard here on this section. The next climb will start very soon.
They're around that awkward turn.
It's a key climb, this one. We've seen a lot of problems, people having to unclip. Sevilla Blanc just struggling. Did she stay clipped in and ride?
As they head up that really steep climb, Blanc needs to get back across to these two. Oh, Blanc steps off the bike and has to take it up on foot. Keller now back towards the back of Blanc. So is third place up for grabs here as well.
It shows how hard it is to make it on that climb. But also, yeah, the riders are exhausted at the end of the race.
But it was just that sign of Blanc's fatigue on the climb. It wasn't a slip of the wheel, it was just the power wasn't quite there.
From our screens in the booth, I can tell you Risvids has overtaken Haley Batten at the front. There they are.
Still locked in battle.
Now then, what's going to happen at the top of that last climb?
That's a big move. That's a lot of power.
Jenny Risvids stands on the gas.
The pressures of
so much power she has.
Risvids up out of the saddle.
Yeah, with a big gear.
Batten stays seated. Now moves out of the saddle and attacks.
There's nothing in between these two.
For the first time in this race, Jenny Risvids showing signs of effort.
We come around the corner here, the greasy bend. And then we head up to the top for the last climb, but Risved's massively over-geared, changing gear, and you can tell the pressure making mistakes with the gearing.
Better now, the inside line, much steeper,
yeah.
a bit shorter.
Split lines, who's it going to work for? It works for Batten. Risved's just getting hung up on a route there. So Batten retakes the lead. And there's a bike length between them on this last lap in Araxá as they head up this multi-line climb. Both heading over to the rider's right.
Batten attacking, putting on the pressure.
Haley Batten is pushing hard here.
Oh, Jenny Risvids just looking slightly less comfortable than Batten, if comfortable is a word you can use this deep in a race like this. But Haley Batten attacks now at the top of this climb.
It's 3 seconds, 4 seconds, just going out over the top.
She feels the gap is there.
Doesn't look like there's much that Jenny Risvids can do about this. She needs to regroup, clips that pole on the way past, using every millimetre of the track available to her.
And she's fast in the descent. Really fast.
And you see behind these two now, 21 seconds back to Sevilla Blanc, 24 seconds back to Keller. That gap just suddenly exploding.
The two strongest riders of the race.
Oh, Haley, let's go!
There's nothing in between these two, 3 seconds.
Then we've got this short, stiff climb now. Batten, full gas, full power.
Standing on the pedals, Risvids pushing a bigger gear, riding back towards her now. Jenny Risvids doesn't know when she's beaten in 2024.
This is going to be some lap fastest without a doubt.
Batten leads into this descent.
She wouldn't slow down anymore.
I don't think she could.
She has to put the pressure down constantly till the finish, even on the flat. In every corner.
2 seconds now.
2 seconds, nothing in it. But Batten's so quick through this descent, as she has been all race. Jenny Risvids will need to get back on touch on this next climb. At the top of it in the last lap, neither wanted the lead. I can guarantee you it's a different thing now.
One more steep climb to go for Haley Batten in the last lap here. Here she is.
Batten digs deep. Risvids
out of the saddle.
3 seconds behind her. Looks over the shoulder, can't see her. There's no hanging about at the top of this one. Haley Batten now through this big man-made section.
3 seconds.
Batten down off the bridge. Is about to turn hard right. Round the tree.
5 seconds.
Where is Jenny Risvids?
There she is.
Risvids stood up. Has she hard to tell from the body language. Has Jenny Risvids conceded here? She'll push until the line, but Haley Batten nowhere to be seen in that shot.
No, Batten's gone. 7 seconds now.
Look at the speed.
Haley Batten, absolutely incredible. Nothing behind her. Haley Batten clears the grass onto the asphalt. Haley Batten celebrates with Specialized Factory Racing. Haley Batten, a debut elite level cross-country Olympic win. What a result for the American. What a final lap. Towards Jenny Risford's par, but that last lap, Haley Batten, Specialized Factory Racing, chalk another win here in Brazil. There's Risford's put up one serious fight. Second place for the Swedish rider. Massive cheer for her as she crossed the line. Third place is going to go to the American national champion, Sevilla Blanc. Great performance from Blanc. Unbelievable performance from Keller. Look at the respect between Batten and Risford. On a Terpstra then, best we've seen of her this season, a superb 5th place.
Haley Batten, Jenny Risford, Sevilla Blanc, Alexandra Keller, and Ann Terpstra.
Keller and Terpstra rounded out the top 5.